Missus, I got things are so pretty round this time of year. I can't ignore it. I cannot ignore it. Yeah. Missus, I got things are so pretty round this time of year. I can't ignore it. I can only assure it. I've been to New York and
What's up, core crew, and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Courtney Janine, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my everyday makeup routine. This has been highly requested. I always get questions about what concealer I use, what do I do for my lip combo, a lot of different questions about my current routine. So I'm super excited to be sharing it with you guys today. Before we get into it, if this is your first time seeing me here on the YT, hey girl, hey, my name is Courtney Janine. I do beauty, fashion, lifestyle videos on this channel. So if you like that, then definitely keep watching. And with that, let's get into today's video. All right, you guys, so I always start off with primer, and I'm really big on skin prep. I feel like that's kind of the most important part. So I am planning to drop a skincare routine so you guys can see, because skin prep is so important, you guys. So here's what I do, and I do a lot of skin prep because I have drier skin, so I like to keep my face really moisturized. First product I go in with is the Nimya Cooling Eye Stick. I feel like this kind of helps with creasing because it really just makes sure the under eye is moisturized so that there's no lines or anything like that. So I just smooth that in. Next, this is a newer product that I picked up during the Sephora sale. This is the 5 Face Primer Glow and Sculpt. So it's really cool. I love the applicator because it looks like this, if you guys can see. So cool. So I kind of shake it before I use it, and then I just go to town with this stuff. And then the next primer, I kind of go back and forth between these two. Sometimes I mix them. This is the Milani Supercharged Dewy Primer. This one is just super moisturizing, which is why I love it. And then the other one is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'm almost done of this one, but this one really helps for the makeup to grip. So I love this one as well. I think I'm gonna mix them today. Okay guys, before I go in with my brows, I do want to let you guys know that I am so big on priming and like making sure my skin looks like skin and it's never giving cakey. And I think the secret to that is going in with a face mist in between every single step. So these are the two current ones that I've been using, but I also really love the Rare Beauty 1 Optimus Spray. But this is the Wet n Wild Take Your Vitamins Super Nutrient Face Mist, and this is the Wet n Wild Fight Dirty Detox Setting Spray. So I use both of these on my skin in between each step. So I'm just gonna go in with that before starting in with my brows. And I love these two because, one, I love how they smell, and honestly, I just like for my skin to look like skin, and a part of that is just making sure that I have a lot of, it never gives too much powder. It always gives skin-like finish because of these sprays that I always put on top. So next up is brows, and I really do not do much. My holy grail product is definitely the e.l.f. Brow Lift. It is super affordable, and I love it because it really gives my brows the perfect like laminated look. Before I go in with that, I do go in with the Rare Beauty Clear Brow Gel, and I just apply it to my lids. I really like it because, one, I love the applicator. So on one side it has the applicator that takes out the gel, and then on the other side it's like a comb. I'm not sure if you can, hold on. So yeah, it's a very cool applicator, which is why I love it. So you'll notice I really don't fill in my brows, but I am going to go in with the Thick It, Stick It Thickening Brow Mascara. This is in the shade Espresso. It's from NYX, and I just like it because I really want something in my brows to just give them a little bit more of a deeper color.
I need you to get the fuck on my space. Basement's on the way, please don't play.
Alright Alright guys, so I just finished concealing the brows and also prepping my eyelids. So for concealer, y'all, do not come for me, but I use the Tarte Shape Tape in Deep, y'all. They are controversial, but I need to use up this concealer, and after I'm finished, I will be getting a new brand. So let me know. This is in the shade Deep. I just use this on my lids and like to conceal, but for highlighter, I use another shade, Medium Tan Golden. So if you have like concealer suggestions, let me know, because I'm definitely in the market once these run out, of course. And then to kind of set the eyelids, I go in with the Huda Beauty loose baking powder, and this is in the shade Blondie, just to set my eyelids before going in with some eyeshadow. And for eyeshadow, I really stick to neutrals. Sometimes I will go back and forth between the Amrezy palette and the Desi X Katie Friendcation palette. Mostly the Amrezy palette in the shades New Yorker and OG, and sometimes I mix in 1989 if I really want like a smoky look. So I'm probably just going to go in with Amrezy today, mixing New Yorker and OG all across my lid. And if you do not have the Amrezy palette, because this was like a limited edition palette, you really just need any like tan or light brown color, but that's what I use. But honestly, I like to go in with colors that literally look like my skin, or like a bronzer shade. So you can really just put any brown eyeshadow on your lids and get this same look. You don't have to use this specific palette by any means. I'm going to go in with the shade 1989. It's just a deeper brown just across my lids. I really concentrated New Yorker and OG in the crease, but on my lids I'm going to go in with 1988 just to get that kind of smoky look. Alright you guys, so next up is, we're kind of done with the eyes for now. We're going to come back a little later, but for the skin, I am going to first prep my skin with another spray of these Wet n Wild sprays, and then we're going to go in with color corrector. I use the Charlotte Tilbury color corrector in the shade medium, and I just mix that with the Fenty Beauty eye brightener and pumpkin to just get the perfect orangey peachy shade all in one. Perfect for my skin tone. Alright you guys, so I finished putting on my color corrector, and now we're gonna go into the foundation. So I mix a lot of things when I'm doing my foundation. The first product is from Nimya. This is their License to Glow serum. I love putting like a couple, maybe like one drop, because honestly you don't need too much, but one drop of this into my foundation. And I also mix in the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation in Macau, and then the Eavesdrop 16 Blurring Skin Tint from Fenty. And I just mix all these. I honestly use mostly of the Fenty and just a couple of, like maybe this much of, if you guys can see, this much of Fenty, like a half a pump of the NARS, and then a mini drop of the serum. Mix that together with my brush, and then we're going to apply to the face. I use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Medium Tan Golden to conceal and highlight my face. And then I go in with the Fenty Matchstick in Truffle to kind of contour. To bake, I go in with, first I set my under eye with Blondie from Huda Beauty, and then I bake with Canufa. To bronze, I go in with Caramel Cutie from Fenty Beauty. So now I'm about to go in with some blush. This is my favorite blush. I always get questions about this as well. This is the Juvia's Place Volume 4. I kind of mix both of the colors and I just apply it to, I apply it up. I never like go right here. I just like apply it up so it can give me a sort of lifted look, and I just do that on both sides. I really love a pink blush as of recently. I used to be like a orange girl, but no, the baby doll pink is where it's at. It gives Barbie, it gives just that girl, so I love this. And then I will go back to, actually I'm gonna just set my face again. You guys know I like to do that in between steps. Now we're about to kind of wipe away the baking, and I like to do that with the Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Tan. I just go and like kind of press in that setting spray, but also kind of like pat away the baking powder because I don't like it to bake super long. Next, we're gonna go back to the eyes. As of recently, I've been really liking to smoke out my under eye. So for that, I just go in with a really chocolate brown or black even, and I just line my waterline. So I really do like a bright under eye, so I like to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Powder in the shade Tan Deep. And I just like to go in where I want that really bright look. And I always like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, it's too bright, and I'll just go back in with the Sephora Micro Smooth brush. Okay, now before I go in with mascara, we're gonna do my lips, but I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this spray. So for lips, I like to go in with MAC Chestnut. And then for my lipstick, I go in with the Cloud Paint by Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Flutter Mutter. Okay, you guys, for mascara, I like to go in with the Essence Lash Princess in the Sculpted Volume Mascara. Now I'm going to go in with my gloss, which is Taffy Tease from Fenty Beauty. I'm gonna go put on my outfit and then I'll close out this video.
Mrs. I got things are so pretty wrong this time of year. I can't ignore it. I cannot ignore it. Yeah. Mrs. I got things are so pretty wrong this time of year. I can't ignore it. I can only assure it. I've been to New York and I've been to Houston.
Alright, core crew, here's the completed look of my current everyday makeup routine. I will have all of the products listed down below, as well as links to my Amazon storefront in case you are interested in this wig, as well as my wig review on this wig on my other channel. So I will have all the links in there for you. Another thing that I want to say, of course I don't wear makeup every day, but when I'm filming or when I'm going out and I want to put on makeup, this is my go-to look. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something a little bit new, or maybe you found a new product that you might be interested in trying. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.